I'm Tina McDonald, artist in residence with Imagine Crafts. Today I'm here to share with you a scrapbook page that I created using Imagine Crafts, Radiant Neon inks, and some fun products from Stampendous. I began by die cutting some chipboard using Spellbinder's Grand Circles. And I'm going to color them using the Radiant Neon Electric Blue and Electric Green inks and a sponge dauber. Once the chipboard is completely covered with ink, I'm going to use my creative medium from Imagine Crafts and just randomly apply it to the chipboard. I don't want to cover it completely. Once I have this on, I'm going to be adding little bits of the color fragments from Stampendous. Sprinkle these on. I'm using the hot blue and the hot lime colors. And I'm going to press these down with my finger to help them to adhere. Once I have little bits placed on all of the rings, I'm going to set this aside to dry. While the chipboard pieces are drying, we're going to prepare our background. I'm using a plain piece of white cardstock and the brush stroke stamps from Stampendous. To apply color to my stamps, I'm using a sponge dauber and I'm alternating the electric blue and the electric green onto my stamp. And then I'm going to stamp this corner piece into the corners. I'm doing this on all four. I'm just going to show you two here. I'm going to show you the bottom. And I've repeated this process throughout the entire page. Then I'm going to use a stamp from the Grunge stamp set. And once again, I'm going to alternate the electric blue and the electric green colors. And I'm going to do this just along one side. I'm going to add mostly the blue and then add the electric green over top to give a little bit of color variation. And then I'm going to just stamp the very tips of it. I've done this on all four corners, all four sides of my page. And then I'm going to also do the same technique, just using this stamp, which is once again from the brushstroke set. This adds a real fun and grungy feel to our page. Now take this beautiful round stamp from the brush strokes set and I'm going to add the electric blue to it. And I'm going to randomly stamp this onto my page. The next stamp we're using is this fun dot stamp from the Grunge set. And I'm using the Memento Luxe Black Tuxedo ink to do this. Once again, stamp this randomly. These stamp sets come with really fun stencil templates. This one here is from the brush strokes and it gives really fun paint splat look. So I'm going to use some of the Radiant Neon inks and just apply this randomly. Once again, I think that's the key word for this project is random. So randomly add some of the stenciling throughout this page. This next step is really fun. I've used the irRESISTible Bahama Blue texture spray and I'm spraying in big blobs and then I'm blowing on it to spread it out like a paint splat. So I've done this throughout the page. Now add some more color using fireworks sprays in Pear Tart and Summer Sky. I'm also using the Black Tuxedo and opening the bottle up and giving big drops to my page. Now we need to let this dry before we continue. I've pre-cut some die-cut pieces from Spellbinder's dies and I'm going to layer those up with my photo as well as add the chipboard that we've already prepared. Decide the placement of your photo and basic embellishments, but don't adhere them. Before doing that, we're going to add some creative medium using a spatula and we're going to add random spots of this throughout our page, especially focusing on around where the photo was going to be. Now we're going to sprinkle little bits of the color fragments once again over the creative medium, which acts as a fabulous adhesive for us. Also adding little bits of Gold Halo medium glitter mix to give our page a little bit of pizzazz. To finish off my page, I've added journaling around the rings using my Memento marker in Tuxedo Black. I've added lots of details with little stickers and pearls and flowers. Lots of extras that you can do once you have the basic background completed. To fill in some of those blank spaces, once again I'm using my Memento Luxe Tuxedo Black ink and this fun little stamp from the Grunge collection. This just helps pull everything together. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did creating it. For more project ideas, Follow Imagine Crafts on Facebook, Pinterest, and at imaginecrafts.com.